The United Way, in my opinion, is important to the community because it's the backbone of 26 charitable organizations that do good for the community. We have a good quality of life, and United Way helps make that go.
The summer food program here at the YW, I believe, is a great program that keeps kids engaged.
We actually have approximately 125, 130 kids here a day. Historically, we have about 320 kids registered for the program. I don't think people realize the impact that the program has on our community. Throughout the day, they have recreational activities. We participate in the library summer reading program. We go to Jubilee Park. We have a community garden this year that we've started. They get tours. Yesterday they went to the courthouse, for example. So we try to get them as involved in the community as possible.
They see what the community is all about. It broadens their experience in life, and I think if we can get them into that culture and they become a part of the active community rather than passive community, I think we'll be much further ahead.
When you try to, put your kids on the right path, you try to teach them the right things. Well, some kids don't have that, so it's almost like they don't have a chance the way they're going unless someone else helps. So Big Brothers Big Sisters, who are one of the agencies with United Way, that type of thing, if you didn't have that and people who cared, then it doesn't seem like anyone else would.
I felt that I had something to offer, and so that's when I checked into the Big Brother Big Sister program. Shelby is my little sister. We've just celebrated our 10-year anniversary in May.
My mom wanted, we had a separated family, so she wanted to help, mentoring me and, kind of giving that other adult there to help me out and, to give me some advice, when mom and dad, weren't the best to, talk to. So that really helped out when I, got older, and I'm really thankful for that.
It's a great opportunity for people to do, and makes a difference in people's lives.
She was always my go-to to talk to somebody, and without that, I don't know where I'd be because she's pushed me, in different directions and helped me out to make the best decisions for myself.
Living in Van Wert, you don't think it's a big community, but you see the number of organizations that United Way gives to. Unless you're affected by one of those organizations, you don't quite understand what kind of reach United Way has.
Some people think that that they pay their taxes, and that's what should take care of those types of programs in a city like this, and that's not where it comes from. That's the great thing about United Way is the money, probably the only money besides maybe your local city tax that you pay, that is going to stay right here in the community and benefit those people around you and help build that infrastructure.
Yeah, if We Care wasn't available, there would be situations where children would be left at home alone, and they wouldn't have proper supervision, and they would be at risk for a lot of different situations.
The United Way allows us to help 23 children, 12 families that really would be limited in the services they could get, if any. We use our United Way funds to support parents who need a helping hand for a short period of time when a parent is sick, and we've had parents who've had to go to chemo while their children still come here. Well, that's a big life issue, and if we can keep that normal going on for their children, it helps. It helps both the parent who's struggling, and it helps the kids stay kind of in a normal routine. We've helped parents who come here don't have a place to live, and that was really shocking to me. And we've had that experience before where they're living in a car. So we've helped them. They bring their kids here until we can get some funding for them in that little midsection, where they don't have an address, so you can't get help. You don't have so we've helped in that little short term, and it just helps them through the rough time to support them and get them back on their feet.
As central employees, we had a chance to go to the We Care Center here in Van Wert, Ohio, and help, paint, clean up the facility, and then talk to people that work there to get firsthand not only what the money does, but what the volunteer work does.
They bring all these people in. We painted the entire building from 9 to noon. There's no way we can do that. They do the landscaping. They put together 36 cribs one day because we had to get new cribs for state rules. They changed them all, and Eaton bought them for us, which was awesome. And United Way's Dave Kieran came in and put all 36 of them together in 3 hours. Well, that would have taken my staff, a couple Saturdays to do that. So they really help me in a lot of ways.
Myself and a group of volunteered to help paint the women's shelter here in town. So we donated our time. From a personal standpoint, there's no doubt the volunteer work and giving is self-rewarding.
Definitely once you start volunteering, it feels good that you're helping other people, and it makes you want to come back and keep doing it.
I think the biggest thing that anyone could do is volunteer, no matter at what level. It only makes our community better. It enhances everyone's lives.
This is our home. If you're not willing to invest in your own community, how could you expect anyone else to do so?
If you have the time or the resources, you're fortunate. You're one of the fortunate ones. So, in turn, I think that you should consider giving back to the United Way.